I'm Tom, and this is Parks and Places Online. The landmass south of Anchorage, Alaska is called the Kenai Peninsula. See our previous videos on Whittier and the Kenai Fjords National Park, both located on the peninsula. But today, we're covering everything else that we did and saw on the Kenai Peninsula. So we've got a lot to cover. Just south of the city of Anchorage is Portage Marsh. They have a boardwalk and it's a great place to view birds and moose. Chugach State Park is the fourth largest state park in the United States. Due to its proximity to Anchorage and its well-developed trail system, it's the most hiked place in all of Alaska. We didn't do any hiking in the state park, but we enjoyed their train snowplow exhibit. We took the mine tour at Crow Creek Mine in Gurwood, Alaska. It gives you a good example of the mining history of the area. We visited the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center in Portage, Alaska. It gives you views of animals on display, and it gave us our best view of caribou, which for whatever reason eluded us on our trip. You drive through Portage Valley to get to Whittier, but even if you have no intentions of going to Whittier, the drive through the valley is really nice. So it gives you views of Portage Lake and Portage Glacier, and the drive is really pretty. On a particularly cold, rainy day, we visited the Alaska SeaLife Center in Seward, Alaska. It gives you opportunities to see a lot of the marine and bird life in the area. For the very adventurous, you can take an excursion where you get on a helicopter and they take you to a glacier, and then you take a dog sled ride out on snow. For those less adventurous like us, we took the Seavey's Ididaride sled dog tour in Seward. The ride lets sled dogs pull you and a group of people on a sled that's on wheels. Learning about the dogs and the history of sled dogging in Alaska and being able to hold an Alaska sled dog puppy makes the experience well worth it.
So if anybody would like to hold a puppy, they're a little wet because I think they went swimming in their water dish, which is fairly typical for these guys. But if anyone would like to hold one. So we really only breed dogs we plan on using. So these dogs will run the Ididaride eventually. Not for a few more years.
Look at this little one. Isn't he cute?
What's his name?
Just a little.
We are at the Ididaride. Ididaride, it's a pun. In Seward. And this is where they train dogs for the Ididaride and other mushing races. And you get to actually ride summertime sleds. There's the crew getting ready to go. And dogs are all excited because they pulled out the chains to get them running soon. They're getting excited. Anchor Point is the farthest west that you can drive inside this country. Since fishing is a major industry here, there's a lot of bald eagles to clean up on the fishing scraps that are thrown overboard. It was also interesting to see the use of major earth-moving equipment to pull boats out of the water. Lastly is the drive along Ketchimack Bay, which gets you to Homer, Alaska. That was the farthest point that we were from our home in Chicago. We spent 9 days in the Kenai Peninsula, including our time in Whittier and Kenai Fjords National Park. So there's a lot to do here, and it's a vacation destination unto its own. Tell of his glory among the nations, his wonderful deeds among all the peoples. For great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised.